Hey guys, I got cut off unexpectedly, so let me know if you can see me. We only have a few minutes left, like 10, less than 10 before the Q&A, but I want to check in with you guys. Um, let's make sure that you can see me. Sorry about that. I got that thrown up. So let's see. How far was she into the video? Let's see. I'm back. So James and Joe. After these messages. I was really far into the video, but I'll be around for just a little bit. I was pretty far into it. I was like more than 2/3. But yeah, so we did some licks today. You guys can ask me some questions. I'll go over one more lick for you. I'm gonna make sure. I'm sure it ended on a really weird freeze frame. That's always my bad luck. All right, let's see. So thank you guys. Again, if you're just tuning in, I'm just going to make sure that we're all good on Facebook. But if you're just tuning in, we did 3 common rock licks. So I went over some licks. These will be on the YouTube page. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/guitarcontrol, and check out all of our videos there. We have free videos every day, at least 1 to 2 new videos a day for myself and others. So make sure you check those out and click the little bell and get our notifications. But we were talking mostly about common licks, and I was saying how to make them your own. So I did this lick. We talked about how Robert Plant made it his own. Oh, sorry, Jimmy Page made it his own. Right, and then we did this one. So the Zach Wild. And then I always like these ones. I like those. So that's maybe a common speed lick. I was just trying to think of other guitar players that I was thinking of. And the Van Halen one, maybe that's what I should do, that's a really good one that you probably heard a lot. So I'll actually do that one instead of the speed picking one. But if you're interested in that speed picking lick, I love that lick, and I did it in my 5 most helpful tips for speed picking on our YouTube channel. So check that out. But I'll go over this last lick, and then we can do our Q&A. So I'm going to make sure you can see me on Facebook. Sorry about that crash. The whole video is up on YouTube though. Awesome. Pamela, Raymond, hi. Sorry about that, guys. And YouTube, let's make sure you're good. All right. Hi from Quebec. Quebec, that's awesome. Have I ever thought about learning bass? Yes. I've taught bass, which is kind of weird. Just a little bit, though. Only, I've taught at a bunch of schools, but when I do, like, bands and stuff, I wouldn't say I'm amazing. I'm decent because of guitar. How long have I been playing guitar? Like 12 to 14 years. I'm trying to figure that out myself. For a while. I've been playing for a minute. All right, so this one is cool because it's focused on inside picking. So it's still alternate picking, meaning we're changing between ups and downs or downs and ups. But in this case, inside picking is when we are inside the strings. So if these are the strings, I'm going inside. So I'm still, alternating between down and up, but I'm inside. Outside picking is on the outsides of the strings. Just keeps everything nice and organized. I'm only picking twice, so I'm going pull off, pick, and then repeating it. So repetitive licks are cool. Those are really common licks. So pulling off, and I am on, this is my 12, so 15, 17, I'm on 20. So I'm going 20 to 17, and then I'm going 16. So slow. And that one's kind of hard. It's not hard, but it's hard to, you just got to match up everything so you don't trip over yourself. But you can bring it in other positions. So we have we're speeding it up. We're turning around. And then we have our also double stops. Oh, and then I got cut off when we were talking about I was saying bringing in that kind of country aspect too that I was thinking of from Guns N' Roses. Is when you're bending. So two-step bend within the pentatonic scale. Bending, and you know how we were saying, usually you're going to think, I'm bending, and then using my pinky to grab the second string, 15th fret, and then bringing my bend down. Pulling it off, then placing my ring finger on the 4th string, 14th fret. So just like that. You can mix your licks too. And now we've kind of written a solo. So awesome. All right, I think that concludes our easy licks. So let's go ahead and do Q&A. And remember, if you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out our website. Oh, of course, Matt. Thank you. Hi, Chris. You just picked a bass up? That's awesome. I just got a ukulele. I think you can see it that way. I mean, I've had one, but I just got a new one. Yeah, you're welcome. I like doing these. It's a lot of fun. So thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me. Let's see. I'm sorry, Facebook. You are always lagging. But yeah, ask me some questions. And also, learn, because these live streams that I am doing are suggestions from you guys. So I will be back next Tuesday at 7 Central, so the same time, and I'll also be back on Thursday. So make sure you come hang out. So another topic from you guys. I don't know what the topic is yet, though. How long did it take for you or anybody who wants to learn guitar? Of course, Nikki, thank you. Of course, everything is, are these licks based on minor pentatonic? Yes, they were. That's what I did today. I just did the rock vibe, and I like minor. I can't help it. I'm a pretty happy person in life, but I just like to play minor stuff. I just can't help it. How long does it take for me or anyone to learn how to play guitar? It's really dependent on the person. Everybody's different and how much time that you put into it yourself. So if you're never practicing, it's going to take a lot longer, of course. But, you know, if you take it seriously, for me, I felt like I had my biggest jump within like 6 months when I started, or like even 3 months, because that's all that I did. And I didn't care about anything else. And so for me, that was a huge jump. But I was kind of, you know, doing things, I was getting ahead of myself. And so then when I went to school and everything for it, I had to crack down on my technique and stuff. So it really depends, but it's how much you're willing to put into things. Like speed picking for me, I know I've said this to you guys before, I was super psycho about and had like a little journal and had a metronome and a little egg timer, and I would really like, I know this doesn't make me sound cool, but it worked. So I would jot down like what I did. I'd start at low tempo, like 80 or 100, and I'd play my little lick, and then I'd have my egg timer for 5 minutes and my metronome low, and then I'd rest for 5 minutes with my egg timer, and then I'd bump it up 5 BPM and test myself and build and build and build. And I only really did that for a couple weeks, but it's lasted for me. So it just depends on the person and how serious you are about it and what you're trying to put into it. But it depends on the work that you put in. And everybody's different. Happy and minor pentatonic. Sounds like an upcoming DVD title. Yeah, I could. That's a good one. I could do that. I'd like to know if you're no or one-on-one is better. Chris is asking me if it's better to learn from videos or one-on-one. That's also like it really depends on the person. You know, for me, I guess, I mean, I've taught for so long that I would say teaching in person, there are things that are helpful, you know, but it depends on your level. So if you're like, you know, maybe not advanced, but moderate, I would say that these kind of lessons are great because you don't need your teacher to reach over and move your fingers, and you know, you don't need the little things. So for in person, it's really helpful when you're starting out and you don't know little tricks like when you move your thumb down, it's easier to play certain things, and you know, thumb placement is a huge deal, and you don't understand things like that because remember, when you're first starting, it's totally foreign and crazy. So I would say it depends on what kind of learner you are. But I think videos are very helpful. But I think you have to be at a certain point for them to be helpful. I have been trying to jam and learn the vibe of. That's awesome. Steve I is amazing. Oh, he is a really really great guitarist and a really really good person. Um, thank you. Let's see. I'm gonna check in on Facebook. And can I play something on my ukulele? I played something on it yesterday and I put it on Instagram. Let's see. All right, Facebook, just making sure that you're here and I'm acknowledging your questions. Oh, I don't know that by off the top of my head, but that would be a really cool video. Of course, Adam, thank you. Play something, please. I don't think it's as popular when I'm talking. Let's see. There's our lid. Or let's see. All right, let's see. Thank you. All right, so if you guys have any questions, this is Q&A time. Let's see. Can I play something on my ukulele? Maybe. Let's see. Thank you. That's true. Minor doesn't have to be sad. I think, you know, in a lot of metal stuff too, and a lot of shred stuff, it can be like driving, maybe. I used to always joke that it felt like I was getting to where I needed to get faster if I was listening to shred music when I was driving, because it's like so speedy. All right, let's see how you're all doing. Oh, thank you, Pamela. Thank you, Eric. So I think, you know, it's all how you land on stuff too, and the feel and the emotion that you put into things too is very important. I always like double stops too. All right, let's see. I'm going to check in on your guys' questions one more time, and then I think we are actually about to wrap it up. So yeah, I think minor could be heroic. I like that. Could be heroic or epic. I'd say epic is a good word. When's my wedding? My wedding is in September, so it's really soon. Thank you for asking. It's going to be awesome. We're really excited. I think we're going to do a shred version of something that I might be able to post, which will be cool. I do a lot of pinch harmonics. I don't know if you even want more pinch harmonics. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. And that's actually another thing that I always try to mention too. David was saying was my wedding and stuff. And I'm from the 80s, sorry. That's okay. I think they're cool. My fiance is a guitar player too, and it's a lot of fun to have somebody that plays something so differently than you to jam with. And that's something that was really a huge growth thing for me too. because we were talking about how long does it take to learn things and all of that. And sometimes when you know a lot too, it's hard to branch out and do something different too, because you've been doing the same things for a lot, or you have a different mentality the way you look at things. So for me, I went to school and was really nerdy and like shred guitar and stuff, and he's super amazing, technical. He can do like really technical things without having to work at it as hard, but really good with pedals and effects and everything, and just creating really weird sounds I would have never thought of. And so for me, when we do things together, when we do music stuff, I'm like, wait a second, what was that? And then it'll inspire me to do something outside of the box or outside of my own element, which I think is cool. Oh, thank you. That's really sweet. Um, oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. That's true. ZZ Top, it works for them. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. I will be back here on Tuesday with a new topic, so come hang out Tuesday at 7, every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 Central, with topics that you guys are turning in, so feel free to leave comments and let me know, let all of us know what songs that you guys want to learn or what topics you want to do, and check out our YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to our channel. All right, I'll see you soon. youtube.com/guitar control.